Hi, everyone. Mystery Squick back at it again. Take 2 on this one because I just started my introduction and then the game crashed. So we are on the same session as last time, technically split because I did get back to work for a little while, but I'm now done for the day. And I want to try to crank out at least one more, if not a couple more of these before the day is completely done. Yeah, same Vanguard contract that I failed kind of at the end there, which is unfortunate. I'm not going to give that another go. I'm okay with what I got there. But I've got a little bit of a rotation that I've gotten going with the dudes. So I think I'm going to try and do something here with mining 2,000 blocks of rock and stone. But I know I did Scout recently. I forget, what was that in the Azure Wield? It might have been Gunner in the last one, Engie in the last one. So I'm going to take Foreman Driller and see if I can try to make this happen. We'll see if the game actually cooperates this time around or if it's just going to crash on me. Please don't. Please be stable. Got some epic piercing right away on this guy, which is really nice. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit concerned about Has4. I have not had a particularly good track record so far with the higher difficulty level, so I'm a little wary. Ooh, epic reload, and that's going to be very nice. I don't know if that stuff counts as rock and stone. It's just worthless crystal. At the very least, Foreman Driller is going to make the drilling part a lot easier. Yeah, I'll take the damage boost. That'll be good. Whole bunch of Bulo caps to make some progress on that pretty much immediately. Unusually skillful dodges on my part there, so I'm okay with that. I would love to be able to maintain that throughout this run, because that'll make my life a whole heck of a lot easier. Oh, that is actually really good placement for a supply drop. Thank you. Ooh, I'm a go Viper Drone. I do really enjoy cranking up these guys. Blow him up. Thank you. That is beautiful. Energy bars at this stage of the game is really tempting. I'm not going to lie. So I think I'm going to grab that. Always risky, especially when I know I'm going to have issues with HP. Really doing a good job of mowing these guys down, though. I'm not going to complain about that too much. All right, may as well just take an immediate... Oh, yeah, sure. Let's just go acid on this. That's going to be really nice. Come on, poke him away. Yeah, look at that. That is actually very helpful, so that's exciting to see. I'll take the reload on the Viper drones at this point, so that's good news. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Interesting choices here. I guess I'll take the increase in potency on it. Blow him up. Thanks. Really should just try to dig through as much of the level as I possibly can to try to, you know, make some progress on this stuff. But I also don't want to get myself into a really ugly situation, so I got to be a little bit careful with that. But still, this is where Foreman's nice, because I can just dig through this stuff super fast. I guess technically speaking, not super fast per se, but faster than it would be with any of the other builds. All right, a couple more Bulos. I have made the critical error of allowing myself to get backed into a corner, as evidenced there by making some not-so-skillful dodges. But all set on Bulo caps. Beauty. Definitely reload on that guy. Let me grab that XP. And we've already got an Elite Mactera getting ready to breathe down my neck. So let's make some progress on that, shall we? Ow. Not a fan of the slasher there. All right, now do me a favor, and you just keep making your way close to me. And if you would be so kind as to expire now. Cool. Yeah, I'll just take the potency boost on that. And legendary reload, yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, I think that's the right call, as much as I want that pickup radius. Because that'll be really good for racking things up. Status effect is the right way to go there. I hate taking commons, as we all know. That's a few level ups right there. May as well take more of that. Choices. Let's be... See, the problem is I've got a lot of pluses up on the status effect stuff, although I guess I've been mixing it with general status and the crisper. But let's mix it up a little bit, and I'm just going to go with those grenades. Let's take the rare XP. I will take the pickup on that. One more. In this case, I'll take the HP, because those level ups are already doing a lot of very bad things to my HP. So I'm going to get myself in trouble real quick if I don't pay attention to that. All right, let's get the heck out of here.
Taking you to stage 2.
Stage 2 on the way. Yeah, plussing up the... yeah, I definitely want to take that. Those are both good picks. Let's go ahead and grab these guys. Extra drones. I love when the drones explode. That's just like an auto take every time. It just makes those things hilarious. Let me pin the epic potency. Get another reroll in there. Nothing else really super impressive, but I almost want to pin that, but I think I'm going to leave it alone. And then I've got a couple of choices here. Wife texting me. Let me see what the heck is going on here. Excuse me, phone. Can you react to what's going on? Problem is, sometimes the phone gets a little bit weird when I've got my hair down. Why is that? See what she has to say about that. But yeah, I want the upgrade on that. I would actually rather crank everything into the Viper drones if I can possibly get away with that. There are aliens to be killed, although there's none right now other than these sad loot bugs. We're going after Morkite today. Foreman Driller, of course, is great when you're dealing with Morkite because I can chew this stuff up so quickly. It's so great. That's going to take care of this immediately. Wonderful. Big fan, big fan. All right, what else you got for me? I'm still at plus 25 on this. This is really good. You got to love how many stacks you can get on the Foreman Driller here, and it just allows me to crank through this stuff, like, effortlessly. Swarm incoming. I don't like that at all. I don't like this at all. Give me that. Get me out of here before I get in serious trouble. Reload on you is really good. This is risky, trying to circle right back around to here, but I am willing to make it happen. Let's just keep going potency on this guy. What am I at? Level 20. Got to get to level 25 before I'm going to get the next weapon in my repertoire. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. May as well take the potency on that. It's just a better upgrade. Ooh, we're getting scary here, because 3 levels is going to rip a bunch of HP off of me. Let's take that. Take that. I may as well go for the OC on you. Circle around the player with 2 extra drones? Absolutely. Oh, that's going to be so good. Decisions. Wave Cooker is the right call. Ow. Beauty. And yeah, I'll go ahead and throw down for the epic potency upgrade on that guy. That's going to be lovely. Go ahead and mow those guys down if you can. Now, what else do I want to do? I would really like some Nitra, if I can please find some. There's some. That's beautiful. Give me those stacks so I can crank through this rock. That's going to be really good. 3 levels on that is actually really tempting. HP is the right call here, though. You're going to explode. Let me grab that stuff. Very important to, you know, not die. Ow. Look at all those guys exploding. That's wonderful. I will go straight for this guy here. Definitely tempting to go with the other one, I'm not going to lie. But the acid, along with the wave cooker, is going to be so good here. You know, let me re-roll and see if I can get something good here. That is probably the right way to go. Let's try to improve the Sabata just a little bit. But there's a lot of acid. The acid helps to actually make it so that the enemies that are affected by it, those stacks, make it so that they take more damage from other sources, if I remember correctly. And then the wave cooker coming in and then stacking up a bunch of fire damage on them. That's lovely. I thought it was close enough that guy to set him off, but that ended up not being the case. Let me take the reload on you. It's really good. Yeah, you explode. Thanks. Cool. Mess you guys up. There is an elite slasher now following me around. But I am afraid you are not long for this world. Hey, you're gonna go down quick. Look at that. This is why I love Driller. Driller is just so freaking good. You know, this helps with scaling and being able to pick up all those goodies, but the movement speed is really nice, so I think I got to go in that direction. Plussing up acid or taking the damage. Let me re-roll that. I'm okay with this. I'll take the potency on you. Still at 233. That's not too bad. Yeah, let's plus up that. Get me out of here. Really would have liked at least a little bit more in the way of HP. And a little bit more nitra, but I'm gonna have to live with what I got. All right, grab a little bit more XP here. That's good. Time to go. Bye-bye. Decisions. That's pretty good. Can't afford both of those, and as much as I want that, I want this more. So I'm grabbing that. And really, plussing up the acid on top of that's probably the right call, too. We'll re-roll. Can't afford any of those things. It's a shame I can't get the rare HP upgrade, but I'm going to pin that and hope I will be able to grab that next go. Stage 3. It's alpaca blooms today. Gold here. Gimme, gimme, gimme. We're getting there. 650. Definitely a lot more digging to do. Let's grab this nitra, because I do need it very badly. I would rather take the fire rate on you. Take that guy. Pretty good. Yeah, give me those blooms. Only need one more flower, and then we are good with that one. That will be very nice to see. I don't want to be in this corner. I would like to get out of here if you'd be so kind as to not throw waves of enemies at me. You know, it's kind of the way the game works. Let me just take the direct path, if you don't mind. Let's heal a smidge. We'll get some pickups there. Good. There's my alpaca bloom. So that'll take care of that. Let's take you up to level 16. That's great. All right, we got some gold. We got some nitra. We've got some good things going on. Biggest problem I'm going to have long-term is, for sure, going to be the HP situation. If I do something wrong, I'm not going to live very long. Good, good. But those damage stacks are great. XP gain. You know, not a bad way to go. Ow. How did I... Those flying guys can be a little bit weird with their hitboxes. Doesn't look like they're on top of you, but they count them as being on top of you. It is what it is. Gold here. I see you coming, you stupid little Mactera. I want nothing to do with you. I can assure you of that. And there's another one. Okay, this is where things get a little problematic. Good, good. I'm going to go this way and hope you don't close this gap. That's a problem. Exactly the kind of thing I was afraid of by going in the corner there. I'll grab you. Stabbervine. I'm surprised it missed me there. I thought for sure I was going to get tagged by that guy. Health is good. This swarm could be very dangerous. Make some space if we can. All right, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Let's make some space by blowing all those guys up. Ow. I got poked by you. Rude. Red sugar is good stuff. Very much need that. All right, so there is going to be an elite coming out momentarily. Take the reload on you. So one more for an overclock on the grenades, which will be lovely. Ow. There was a guy there. I didn't see him. Hiding behind Crystal. Very rude. All right, there you are, Mr. Flyer. Come on. Got good piercing, so I'm working my way through. I am virtually melting you. That's great. Yeah, take the potency on that guy. And done. Look at that. Messing you up. That's what I want to see there. And sure, let's take you up to level 18. That is awesome. 3 extra drones. Yes. I have brought an army. I now have a problem because I need to figure out how to get through this massive crowd to get down there. Reload on you is correct. Yee. There's a lot of guys here. Ow. Come on. 50% damage? Yes, please. That'll be good. All right, we're doing okay here. Heals, HP. Definitely. As far as the rest of what I want is concerned, I'll take that, and I may as well grab you while I'm at it. Would have been nice to be able to afford that, but that's okay. I don't know if I really need the XP gain at this stage, so let's just reroll and see what else I can get. So I think I'll go with the pickup radius. Reroll again. I'm not going to get anything cheap, so let's just crank out a little bit more of this money. This will go for broke, and sure. I'm fine with that. Down to the next one. Thank you for giving me red sugar immediately. What am I at on my... I gotta get Bulo caps. Doing okay on the mining 2,000 blocks of rock and stone, so I am pleased with that. That's progress, if nothing else. Make some space. Let's go ahead and melt some little bugs. I'm melting you in multiple ways, because I get to cook you with a microwave, and I get to coat you in corrosive acid. It is a bad day to be a bug. I see you there, Mr. MacTerra. I don't like you. Please respect my personal space, or suffer the consequences. Clearly, you elected the latter. Jadis. Jadis. Why do we say Jadis? I don't know why. I say a bunch of them wrong. Some of them intentionally, some of them not so much. I'll go... I may as well go Sabata. Try to crank this guy up. Get that to 18. Get that last OC. Hello. I'm in a corner. I probably shouldn't be in a corner. That's... Oh, you needed to explode. You, like, really needed to explode. Explode. Want to, like, get close to you and make you explode as well, but that didn't happen. All right, we're okay here. We're okay here. That's a lot of death and destruction, so cool. We got out of there. That's nice to see. HP, please. Yet another swarm to contend with. I was hoping I'd get you guys with that explosion there on the... on the Viper drones, but not quite. Didn't quite do the damage that I wanted it to do there, but that's okay. A little behind on Bulo caps, too. I gotta do something about that. That helps. No, we're okay. Making space. Ow. Alright. Getting a little risky here. Of course there's a big swarm approaching. That is going to close off one of my avenues of escape, which is a little terrifying. Oh, you're just going to give me junk now, huh? That will hit you. Now, let's just get you to 18. That'll be good. Shoot 2 parallel bullets or an additional time in the opposite direction. I'm going to go that way. Not usually the one that I take, but I think it's not a bad way to go, because now it'll shoot directly ahead as well as behind, which is nice. Let's make some damage there. Somebody's calling me. I'm going to have to call you back in a few minutes. Of course, that's work-related. We'll live. It'll be okay. Let's get through this gold. Good. Good. I want this Nitra. Ooh, that's nice. That's a whole bunch of goodies. We'll hit that. I'll do the explosion radius. That'll be nice. Smack things around a little bit more. Luck, please. And wave cooker. Let's get you up to... Let's increase the beam width. That'll be nice. All right. Got a slasher coming up behind. I want you gone, but I don't think I'm going to be able to kill you quick enough. Not when the slasher is going to die here. Give me your goodies. 50% reload's really good. Yeah, I gotta go in the opposite direction now. That is not worth it to try to chase. I'll take the fire rate upgrade on you. Hoolie Hoarder, you get to live another day. Lucky you. Yeah, you guys explode. Oh, I just made that too. That's actually really nice. Hello, that is a sea of dudes. I don't know how I did that. I'll take it. I managed to get through that crowd completely unscathed. That's impressive. Wow. I mean, at this stage, is the luck even really worth it? Probably not. We're going to go with those. And I really think that the best thing I can do here is to just throw those 2 upgrades on there and leave it at that. No point in spending anything else. All right. Stage 5. Once again, try to not die. Gonna see what I can do. Honestly, I'm capable of doing some positively insane amounts of damage right now, but I can still get overwhelmed and cornered. Both of those things could easily be the end of me. So, gotta pay attention. Gotta make space. I am not in a position where I can just stay put. Bad things will happen if I try to do that. That guy's going to get released in a second. Mactera? I don't like flying things. Flying things are rude. Ow. Okay, I did actually let you just catch up to me at that case. Poorly done. Yeah, losing a little bit there. I don't really need that on the Sabata, so I'll just take the reload on the drones, which are reloading extremely quickly, I will say. That is a short delay for that to come back. Very okay with how that's going. You can let him out if you want. I'm not that worried about it. Perhaps I should be worried about it. It's a flyer. That simply upsets me. Good. Mine 2,000 blocks of rock and stone complete. Once again, progress. Blow you up.
Get the landing zone cleared.
Let's get that supply drop if we can. Honestly, if you could just give me, like, HP or something like that, that'd be great. But I don't know what you're going to do. That's, like, my biggest concern is just if I get hit directly by a charge attack from a dreadnought, I will probably die immediately. Max 250 stacks. This is probably the way to go. And mess you guys up. That's good. That's good. All right. Do I have any unexplored parts here? I guess that's what I'm wondering now. There's always that possibility that there's a Huli Hoarder floating around or something else that I can play around with. Extra damage on those guys is not a bad thing. You! Come on out. Let the drones do the bulk of the work on you. Yep, give me your goodies. Cool. Yeah, the mini mooks definitely go away quick. The basic glyphids are not a concern, which is very reassuring. And the bigger stuff doesn't last terribly long either. Just got to keep you where the drones can do maximum carnage. I am potentially in a little bit of a tight spot here, though. Potentially, no, I am in a tight spot here. This is worrisome. Honestly, it's the acid spitters that are going to mess me up more than anything else. All right, we're getting out of here. That's good. That's good. All right, there is a big. Two bigs. Exactly the kind of thing I was concerned about. Charging. Nope, 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 nope. Do not want. Yeah, you're going to heal, I know. I don't really have a good way to, like, spread the love and share it between the two targets. Can only make so much space here. Oh, boy. That's exactly the kind of thing I was worried about, but I actually managed to do enough damage to get him to cancel. So I triggered his, the healing thing. This is going to get weird real fast. Oh, boy. He's on top of me. That's not good. That's not good. I just got to get the heck out of there. Good Lord. That was very concerning. Come on. All right. He is gone. That is good news. I'm surprised I was able to avoid that. Nothing here is really going to do any good here. Oh, boy. All right. Crowd control is dicey. Come on. Range is a little bit of a concern now. All right, if you can just give chase a little bit, I will get you with some of that acid that I'm spreading across the ground, which is good. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Ah, you're like staying just out of reach of where I can really get you. Come on. Come on. Nice. Now, will I live through this? That is the question. Please don't dump a bunch of guys in front of me. Stupid little flying bug. Perfect. We managed to survive. That is brilliant. All right, that's some progress, making up for some misses. 24 million damage, good lord. Where did that come from? Most of it coming from this guy here. I love these Viper drones. Those things are nuts when you get them to a high enough level. That is a lot of damage. So that worked out well. Got a little freaky in a couple places there, but I did get another milestone completed by getting that big mining requirement done. So right call going in that direction. With that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.